बचपन के दिन बुला न देना। बचपन के दिन क्या चा 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 मेरे बचपन।
Hello and welcome. Child labour is a scar on the world's conscience in the 21st century. Those words from the United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF, are exemplified by genuine horrors around the world. Children are born, sold and trafficked into slavery, often earning as little as $1 a month. Many aged 5 to 15 are working as slaves, minors, prostitutes and soldiers. It's happening everywhere from Latin America to Asia. One brave man in India gave up a promising career as an electrical engineer at the age of 26 to follow a worthy but dangerous dream. He staged raids on factories, circuses, quarries, in fact any place where children and often entire families were held captive as economic exploitation. We'll get to Kailash Satyarthi in a minute, but let me get to Dr. Joshi here in Washington DC with me first, sir, and ask, you know, we're seeing some of the stuff that's being done by Kailash. I'll ask him about that in a moment, but what is it? It's on a small scale, really, what he's doing when you consider the millions of children in this kind of bonded slave labor. What can be done to effectively do something for many more?
I think the significance of Kailash's work has to be seen from two perspectives. One, that we should recognize that India has probably one of the largest number of children out of schools and one of the most endemic problem of child labor at hand. So on the one hand, the work of Kailash has a very, very special value in terms of bringing visibility to this issue in India. Because if you know the context in India, there are cultural values that guide families to have children. Half a dozen children working in anyone who has the means to afford to drop their kids to the schools or to wash the utensils or to wash the clothes, that's very normal. And children get abused, physically and sexually abused in the process. It is to the credit of Kailash that in the last 20 years, that he has built this movement, one of the largest social mobilization in contemporary times, that at least he brought this issue under radar, and if it was not, then probably these children would have remained voiceless. On the other hand, I think that the significance of Kailash's work from the perspective of the global march is that in about 140 countries, the movement that he has built has national chapters, and these chapters are engaged in a political dialogue with the governments, which has led to the ratification, some of the largest number of ratifications of the ILO Convention 182.
International Labour Organization, yeah.
Of the International.
Shopkeeper comes and gives her the gems. There's a chain or a necklace that is made out of it.
One day, when I was 5 years old, two men came and told us that they would give us sweets and take us to the city to see a movie. They took us straight to a carpet factory. There were about 25 to 30 kids living and working in one big room. We were only allowed outside to go to the toilet. One night, I fell asleep while weaving the carpet. So the boss came and stabbed me with a knife here. I still have the scars. I never thought I would be free one day. I thought I was going to live and die there.
It rains on everyone, but it doesn't rain
Yes, all made by hand, not by machine made.
Passing through. And time ago.
Okay, we're currently in a slum just outside of North Delhi, and we're sitting alongside one of the biggest rubbish dumps in the world.
Show how easy it could be to set you free.